prepared. Perhaps. You called. I am hardly surprised. No one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the noble... What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys... Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls... Shall we move on? You have a thing... Yes, we have no such thing. Shall we move on? I miss the smells of Seheron. Shall we move on? Speak then. Then I suggest we move on.
Let's go.
As you wish.
We went through those conversations. It's 10. I hope we can give her the things he needs. Level up. Strength and dexterity. Combat training. Liliana. It's the dexterity. And combat training. Suppressing fire. Wait, we can level up? Oh yeah, we have. That one there. We would want to. Have that and fire arrows. With the harvesting. There we are. Sell them. Let's see, Merrick's blade, Ording Commander's blade. What that is? Memory pad.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to... Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as...
Okay, well, it will be like that then. We can... sell this. And this. And this. And this. And this. Anything here that we need selling? Nope. What did I? Oh yeah, we need to equip Shale with some bomb weapons. Let's forward. Let's see, yes. Looks cool now.
You and your friends are formidable folk.
Sell those. And yeah, now let's see.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife? Oh, nothing so unusual. I'm sure.
Cheese knife? Enchanted dagger. Give that to. Quest complete. Oh, God. Rid of that quest then.
Ooh, shiny.
Herbert. What would team name? Herbert. Well, Herbert is a nice name. No, actually. Humperdinck. That's... As Humperdinck is a better name. Now let us save, just in case something bad happens. Hello, Morgan.
I await your command.
So, life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
What happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
They made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
No, I see. Whose approval stands, approval is high. Morgan's is not.
Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you.
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny? Did he just say that? Just say shiny?
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer. I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It's not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
That's what friends are for.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there
hello,
when I
Eighth.
need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl.
Well, she
Some bard
has
I am.
nice boobs. You're cute when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat. Really? No one told me.
No, I
You
could
felt the
always...
same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
That's me, I'm a terrible person.
Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that.
Your spilled guts make me feel loved and accepted. Let's kiss her. Din 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 din. Damn.
Well, that settles it then.
For now.
I'm here for you.
We need to talk.
Of course.
You have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far
I was
too
actually
much to
thinking
keep them
that-
to myself.
Or
Everyone
dwarf?
should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Well, you know, we neither have souls. Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chantry Law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn.
Well,
In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled
Eight,
much of the
you
world we
either
know.
have the
And
choice
their
of
pride,
Ginger or
they
the
thought
gay
their
elf.
magics invincible and
That would
imagined
be
that
a-
they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city.
So, if you don't
planning
like
to take
Ginger
it
or
for
Ginger
themselves
accent,
and
I
depose
guess
their
we go
own
with
creator.
Zevran,
But
the
they were impure and full of
elf
sin.
boy.
And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris. Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Olay. A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.